Hello! By now you should have all set up your own companies and found your positions within them. You should have also begun brainstorming ideas for your products and services. My name is John McAvoy and welcome to the second BizWorld video for the Social Entrepreneur of the Year competition. Now that you have your companies and a basic idea of what sort of product or service your company is looking into creating, it is time to begin your market research. This is an important process for any company, as it allows you to see what your target market would be interested in purchasing. This involves going out and questioning members of the public. There are several ways to perform market research, such as using questionnaires, surveys, or even just asking people directly. Keep in mind who your target market is and figure out what is the best way to obtain the information you require. While this should be headed by your VP of Marketing, everyone will need to get involved. Many companies have had products fail due to bad market research. However, you have also to remember that market research is inexact. Several companies have had their market research indicate success or failure only for the product sales to be the opposite of what they expected. So while market research is important, don't completely rely on the results. Once you've completed your market research, you may or may not need to redesign your product depending on the public's response. You may even discover that you need to start a new product from scratch. So don't leave it to the last minute, or you won't have enough time to have your product or service ready. Remember, if you are dealing with the public, always be polite and have an adult with you at all times. Each company's vice president of finance needs to really keep an eye out here. They need to make sure all the startup costs have been worked out and that the company remains cost effective. They will also need to prepare a plan to generate revenue for the company. Remember, while marketing, finance and design's jobs are more prominent at this time, as always, everyone will need to help out. If your company isn't working as a team, you could have some difficulties in having your designs ready on time, because now is where the competition between the companies is going to kick in. By the time you receive video number 3, there will only be 2 companies left in your class. Each class can only put forward one product and one service, and it is now time to narrow them down. The decisions of which product and which service to put forward to represent your school will be made by your teacher. Should he or she wish it, they can bring in other school staff such as the principal or other teachers to help them make a fair decision. Each company will have the opportunity to make a small presentation to explain why their product should be selected. Everything you've done up to now is relevant, from finance and design to market research and the product or service you've decided to create. It is up to sales to make the pitch. However, everyone needs to make sure that he or she knows enough about your company to answer any questions asked. "I'm sorry, that's not my area" is not an excuse. As the VP of Sales, it is your job to be able to answer any question asked about your company. Once every company has made their presentation, the teachers will discuss all your products and services and make their decision. Their decision is final, so make sure you put in the work and give the pitch your very best shot. The next video will be shown to you shortly after it's been decided which 2 companies will represent your school. The best of luck.